Hello there guys, welcome back to another short online tutorial. Today we're based in Adobe Illustrator and it's Jack from Blue Sky Graphics. The reason why we're here today guys is to discuss the 3D tool. Since the new update on Illustrator, they have added some really cool effects that we can apply to our objects and to our typography. And what I'd like to do is show you an example of how to build a tower like illustration that you can see in front of you, just simply using some typography and using the 3D tool. Okay, so if we were now to come here, what I'm going to do is let's just set up a new artboard on the same file. So if I go and come to my artboard tool here, what I can do is just simply plus a new one. Fantastic. And there's my new artboard. Okay. So first of all, it'd be wise for us to create our typography. So let's get our text tool here and let's type in the word graphics. Using my selection tool, I'm going to enlarge this by pressing Shift and Option on the Mac or Alt on Windows to resize from the middle. Wonderful. And then I'm going to duplicate this by pressing Option on the Mac or Alt on Windows and clicking and dragging with my mouse. Okay, so let's change the colors of these, right? So we'll go for another sort of different kind of color range. So let's go for sort of a nice orangey kind of color. And that one there we can go for sort of a lighter version. Okay, so I've simply just created some typography. I'm just going to simply select the both of them. And if we come to Effect, we have an option of 3D and Materials. Now what I'm going to do now is apply an Extrude and Bevel. As simple as that, guys, as you can see. Now, what you can do is you can hover over this circle and rotate by clicking and dragging at your own will, like so. Okay. You have the options here on the 3D window to be rotating it on particular axes. Like so. But what you also have are preset rotations for you. And the one I want to be using is isometric top, like so. You also have here the depth option. So we can increase the depth or decrease the depth, depending on what you're looking for. You can apply a bevel. If we was now to come here and turn the bevel on, what we'll do is we'll open it up. And as you can see, we can apply bevels. If we were to go round, it's quite nice, as you can see. And then manipulate the height of the roundness, the width of the roundness. You have classic outline. And what you can do, excuse me, is repeat that outline over and over again. So all the steps that you can apply and all the options that you can apply are manipulable depending upon what you want. Okay, and then let's say, for instance, I would like to keep no bevel. So I'm happy with the original effect. I can just simply turn that off. And as you can see, what I may do is bring the depth down just a tad. Fantastic. We have an inflate option here as well, where we can come through and we can apply a inflate option like so. You can really sort of play with the depth now. Probably best to, the volume is probably best to bring that down a tad. Bring the volume up and you can really sort of inflate it. And it brings nice lighting onto the elements when you're using the inflate option. And as you can see, we do actually have a lighting option that we can manipulate. We can turn shadows on here. So if we was to come here, let's turn our shadows on, for instance, really giving you a cool feel and a cool look. Distance from the object, which you can increase, obviously. Shadow bounds, which you can increase. Let's bring that down a little bit, I'd say. Fantastic. Okay. But seeing as we're trying to create this effect that we saw earlier, what I'm going to do now is turn the shadows off. We don't need our shadows. I'm going to come back to the object option and let's go to extrude and bevel. I'm happy with the angle of the isometric top. I'm happy with the depth that I've applied. And what I would like to do now is expand. So I'm going to have everything selected here and I'm going to come to object and I'm going to expand the experience. Fantastic. Okay, now what we can do is sort of try and line these up now. So let's put that in there like so. And we'll line it up. Perfect. Like so. And then if I was to select the both of them like that, and then we can use our duplicate option of Alt on Mac or Option, sorry, Alt on Windows or Option on Mac. And you can just simply now start layering these on top to create a stacked effect. What we'll do now is just select everything like so. Let's group these up by pressing the shortcut Command G on Mac or Control G on Windows. Fantastic. And what we'll do using our alignment tool, let's align that correctly on that artboard. Wonderful. And I'm going to create a nice background gradient. So I'm going to use my rectangle tool, cover the artboard there like so. Let's apply a gradient. And let's go for one like so. Perfect. And then with that selected, I'm going to right click and I'm going to arrange and I'm going to send it to the back. And there you go, guys. A very quick tutorial on how to use the 3D tool. We have future tutorials that are coming out focusing around the 3D tool and many other tools in many different softwares. So please check them out. If you're interested in finding out more about Blue Sky Graphics, the courses that we offer, please take a look at our website at blueskygraphics.co.uk. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate your time. Take care, and I'll see you next time.